Alright guys, I'm going to do a little bit about tearing down a Sloan flush valve style flushometer, commercial flush valve. I got a whole bunch of them, as you see down here. These are the ones I've got recently because people are going to the touchless style instead of the regular flush handle. The skinnier one down here, that's a urinal one. They're smaller. The toilets are the ones with the bigger vacuum tube. 1 inch stop. The stop's great on these two. Look at that big hunk of brass. It's good. That's chrome brass. There's a little stop in there, which we're about to take that apart here in a second. So I'll put this up here actually. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'll tear these apart. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so here's that stop. It's a real good hunk. It's probably good 1 pound, 1.5 pounds of chrome brass. Show you how we take it apart. Got one set up here in the vise. It's just got this little nut on the front you take off, which will remove this little stop in there. Pretty easy to change out in the field too for service if you have a good shut off. Take that nut out. Here's a little screw stop turner and the little rubber stopper goes in there, and this screw turner will tighten down pressure on that. Stop it. That's all trash. Little nut from the top, good stuff. Here's the stop. Alright, now let's look at the valve. Alright, again, so here's what it looks like. This weight right now with everything in it, I don't know, I mean, we're talking, goddamn, I don't know, 8 pounds, but that's everything. Let's see how you take it apart. So you see I got one up here in the vise. I usually start with the handle. Take the handle off. Alright, let's look at that. So the handle, little plastic red washer, friction washer. You usually don't even need your pliers. You can just take this plastic part out. There's a spring in here, no big deal. All that's trash to me, I just chunk it. But the handle itself, has this real good piece, which is pretty thick. This nut, which is pretty thick, and this good little hunk here that goes around the seal, the nut, whatever. That's a good piece. There's the bucket. Just gotta take there's an O-ring where it seals to the stop. See, this part's the shut off. I'll show you. This is like come out of the shut off like that. There's a little O-ring right there, which you gotta remove, as well as this metal retaining ring thing, which isn't too big a deal. You can usually get it by hand. Boom, just like that. Flip this around. We're going to take off the top cap here, remove the diaphragm. You know, these are really easy to learn to work on too, just because everything is so accessible. Okay, get the top off. Top cap, good brass, chrome plated. Diaphragm, plastic retaining cap, trash. Let's get a screwdriver here. Jeez. Diaphragm. There's the diaphragm. This is what kind of meters the water. Like there's pressure on top of it. When you lift the handle, it pushes this up, which allows the pressure to kind of like come through, overcome that pressure that's holding it back. I'm not explaining it, but it's trash. And that is a tore apart flush body head. You know, you get chrome brass for it, even though it is red brass on the inside and the coating's real light, but you don't get that full red brass for it. But it's still good stuff. That's why people steal them all the damn time. You see them have locks on them. And there's also on those, these are the top spuds. This is what like seal. This is a toilet one. It's a little bigger. This rubber gasket goes around this seal, which it pulls it up and seals it. This nut right here would seal it down to on top of the toilet, and that's good red brass. You just got to pull the rubber, and there's actually a metal washer under the nut there. But it's good stuff. Alright guys, let me know what you think.